Voices against corruption. Let the people speak.
Hello and welcome to Primark's public feedback series on corruption, called Voices Against Corruption. And we ask, do you think the government is doing enough to tackle payroll and ghost workers fraud in Nigeria?
The government has not even started doing anything. Talk less of doing enough. We are taught that with the introduction of the IPPIS system, it will eliminate all of this that we are talking about today. Unfortunately, it has not only compounded the issue, it has aggravated the issue, and it has institutionalized corruption. I can assure you, we have as many as 3,000 ghost workers in the system. The earlier we come up with a system that can weed them out and let the real, authentic, and bona fide civil servants be the ones that are paid through the system, the better for us.
To me, enough is not being done. That's why you see the issue of ghost workers, budget padding, and other corruption-related financial irregularities witnessed every time in the country. I don't think enough is being done to tackle this problem. Reason being primarily because the interconnectivity in the system is poor.
Ghost workers is going to continue to exist because I'm not seeing government, even the past government, present government, even the coming government, I'm not seeing them thinking about how to check and balance who are the real civil servants. Is it not government? Is it not those who are in charge? Do those sort of that things. So government, no. They should forget. So, only I just pity the civil servants because one, salary are not even right. You call yourself federal workers, and the federal workers, the salary are not even the same. So what else? I will say irregularity will not be happen. I will not be happen.
Government hasn't done enough to tackle payroll and ghost worker in Nigeria. Why do I say so? Government are the employee of these people. They have all their information. From time to time, they do verification exercises. From time to time, people come for promotion exam. If anybody have died, or anybody who can no longer perform, they have all that data, they have all that information. They can do enough by getting to these people. Most of director or most of these heavy organs or this what would I call them now? Those of them who have all the data, they know those who are not in the service. All these are big government officials. They even aid. They aid these people. Let me speak in local balances. They abet and they aid corruption. And then they chop the money.
Fraud in the payroll, especially in the civil service, is so alarming. There are so many ghost workers. Though I remember during the era of Goodluck Jonathan government, the then minister Okonjo-Iweala, Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala, who is the present World Trade Director, she created a platform which helped to remove about 54,000 ghost workers. Though nobody was prosecuted or convicted or jailed, but at least she reduced the tide. We don't care about putting people in jail or prison. We don't need it. What we want is to reorient people, change the way they do things, and use software to stop them from doing it. No need of allowing people to commit crime. You start chasing them around. It doesn't help. Stop them before they commit the crime.
If it is a collaborated issue, vis-a-vis the people in government, we have to work with the civil service to be able to tackle this. Without a collaborated effort, the government will try on their own, but if the insiders are not given the right orientation and there is no form of checks and balance, what is going on, you see, it will be very difficult to fight this because it's an internal thing. It's a system, and before you fight system, you have to collaborate, give orientation, and really have people on ground that could check those menace that is going on in the society.
Government is trying, but to the best of my knowledge, based on the regime in government as at that time, if other administrations in the past had structures on ground, the way this APC government is using technology to detect these things, I think by now it will reduce to the barest minimum. Government is continuity. So if another set of government comes in with a different approach to handle the menace, it will, before they know, there will be the number of these ghost workers will reduce, or it will be even, you cannot even see it exist.
One of the major problems facing the federal government today and other states is the issue of ghost workers. The solution to that, from my own point of view, is a proper scrutiny. Okay, government should conduct from time to time, engage in scrutinizing the number of workers in each of the agencies and ministries to be able to know who actually is a staff, who actually is a worker. Okay, by so doing, through verification, okay, through biometrics and face-to-face verification, government can be able to tackle the issue of ghost workers in government agencies and ministries.
If you should go into the government establishment today, you find out that some workers don't come to work, which at the tail of the moon, they are paid their salary. While you find out that the genius ones, or some say not even genius, you understand, goes to work, but they are not earning even up to what those that doesn't go to work are earning. So to talk about that, I feel the government are not doing enough to tackle that, because if they are doing enough, they will go extra mile to curtail those people. At least if you are not coming to work, you should not be paid. That is how it's supposed to be. Look for people who are credible, who are ready to work for the country, who are ready to put in their best to bring out at least a better Nigeria for us. But people we employ today in the government system are people that are not reliable, are people that cannot stand and represent, or they cannot speak or do what is necessary for them. Rather, they stay at home, sleep at their comfort zone. At the tail of the month, they receive salary. It's uncalled for. If only this government will stand by what they call transparency to wipe out corruption, then they should go to that extent, wipe away those people, bring in people that have zeal, people that have the ability to work for the country.
Primark's public feedback on corruption in Nigeria is produced with support from MacArthur Foundation.